left off on page 211, so we're going to pick right back up where we left off. We had just created the heading level 1 for this page, and now we're going to insert the text for these columns. Now, all of the text is already typed out for us, so that's the good news. So we're going to go to our data files and look for PC_text. Okay, and here it is down at the bottom. I'm going to open it up in Notepad++, and it's just going to have some stuff for us to copy and paste. Okay, so we're going to start with this first area and grab heading level 2 all the way down to that paragraph marker that ends with the word born. Okay, we can just copy and then go to our HTML page, and this information is going to go under this div class column -2-3 and paste that in there. Okay. So the next area is going to go under this row, this div class row. Go back to the PC text. We're going to grab about, well, okay, but before we do that, let's get back where we have this div class equals row. We're going to place a heading level 2 about chocolate. Okay, then under this div class, this is where we're going to paste enjoying chocolates. So just copy and paste. I'm going to clean this up a little bit. There we go. Okay, so we're going to scroll down a bit, and we have a div class column -1-2. Go back to our text, and we're going to grab healthy chocolate. Paste it there. Okay, then we have these divs closing, this new row opening, and a div class, column -1-2. Single origin and blends. So copy and paste. Then under this next div class for the column, we're going to get ethical produce. Okay, I'm going to save this. And just a note on this, I ended this a little bit too early, so I have jumped back to page 207 because I left some stuff off. Okay, so we're going to open up above where we've got a div class row and put in a div class equals COL-1-3. left this one off. And then we'll close this div. Close that div, and now we have a row. Sorry about that. That was a little confusing. All right, fast forward back to where we were on page 214. I had more things to copy than I had places to put them. Okay, back to PC text. So we have an entire aside typed out for us, so we didn't have to type any of that. That was really nice. So we're going to copy, and we're going to place this under this 1-3. Okay, so in this aside we've got FA2, heading level 2 as an FAQ. We've got definition lists, definition text, definition data. Okay. Okay, and then back to PC text, and that should be everything copied and pasted. We're going to put in a footer. So this very bottom in this div class row, we're going to put a footer. And we're going to put in a special character. Okay, it's ampersand, copy, semicolon for the copyright, space 2017, all rights reserved. Oops. Okay, so we can save our changes, and don't forget to attach the style sheets. Right now there's no style sheets attached. So if I scroll all the way back up to the top under the title, I'm going to attach my 3 style sheets. Okay, so all of those are attached. Now we have not previewed this in a browser at all, so I'm a little nervous. But let's go to our files and preview. Remember, this is the About page. So let's see what we've got here. All right, so this should look like page 215, and it looks good. I'm relieved. Okay, so this is how it should look. We've got this in a grid, and if you want to compare what the grid was supposed to look like, we can flip back a few pages. Page 205 has the grid. Okay, and it does match. So the last thing we're going to do, just to help us see our grid a little bit better, we're going to put outlines on the grid. So back to Notepad++ and grids.css. in grid outline styles at the very bottom, we're going to have a style for the divs. And it's just going to be outline 1 px solid red. Okay, so we're going to save this and we're going to pull that page back up and refresh it, and it's just going to outline all the divs in red. Okay, so you can see our outline, and this is a good thing to use when you're designing. If it looks weird, if it doesn't look right, you can put a border around it to see exactly where your grids are, and then before you publish it to the server, you can take those borders off. Okay, so that takes care of 3.2.